This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise. But is it even there to find?
In a village known for its quiet charm, there lived a woman whose beauty and strength commanded attention. She walked with confidence, spoke with precision, and carried herself like one born to lead. To some, she was an inspiration, to others, a mystery. But beneath the surface of admiration, her life was marked by broken relationships, silent nights, and a growing emptiness she could not explain. She blamed others for the chaos around her husband for not understanding her friends for being jealous, the world for being unfair to women like her, strong, unyielding, unafraid. Every wound had a name, but never her own. My lovers feared my strength, she would say. My friends couldn't handle my honesty. The world punishes women who keeps it real. Despite her bold declarations, a quiet ache followed her wherever she went. One morning, after a falling out with someone she had once called sister, she sat under a tree and whispered, "Why does this always happen to me?" She considered starting over in another village, but deep within, a still voice answered, "It will follow you." The next day, she climbed the mountain path to seek the sage. When she arrived, she found him tending a garden in silence. He looked up at her, not with judgment, but with the kind of stillness that makes one aware of their own noise. "I seek your wisdom," she said. "Why do my relationships unravel? Why does pain follow me? Why does peace never stay?" The sage said nothing. He rose and led her into a stone chamber with a single object inside, a tall old mirror. "Sit," he said, "and look." At first, she saw what she always saw: pride, elegance, strength. But slowly, the mirror began to reveal more. She saw moments she had dismissed, times when she cut others off, spoke with harshness, used her pride as a shield. She saw how she pushed people away before they could ever leave her. Tears filled her eyes. "I don't want to see this," she said. "But this," the sage replied, "is the woman you've refused to face." She bowed her head. "How do I change her?" "You don't destroy her," said the sage. "You reclaim her, take responsibility for her, not to punish, but to free her. Forgive her, not to excuse her, but to guide her forward. Self-accountability is not shame. It is the first act of freedom." He paused, then added, "As long as you hold others responsible for your inner peace, you will always be at their mercy. When you take responsibility, you stop reacting and begin creating." She left without speaking, but something within her had shifted, not like a thunderclap, but like morning dew that softens the ground. In the months that followed, she apologized without needing one in return. She spoke less and listened more. She didn't try to win arguments. She tried to understand. And each day she returned to the mirror not to perfect her image, but to check her spirit. Over time, her beauty changed. It wasn't in her eyes or her posture, but in her humility, her silence, her willingness to grow. And a village noticed. But more importantly, so did she. She became free, not because the world changed, but because she did. Now, traveler, I ask you, when you look into your reflection, do you see someone to defend or someone to transform?
Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise.